And parents now have 2 COVID vaccine options for kids as young as 6 months. Moderna's 2-shot vaccine may bring an immune response quicker, while the Pfizer 3-dose regimen may bring a greater immune response after the 3rd dose. So I want to bring in ABC News contributor, Chief Innovation Officer at Boston Children's Hospital, Dr. John Brownstein, for a little bit more on this. Dr. Brownstein, how do parents choose between the Pfizer or Moderna vaccines for their little ones?
All this information is overwhelming, I know, for parents, and this is a question I'm getting most often, is which one to decide between. Both are incredibly safe and effective, so either is a good option, and we're lucky to have both. As you mentioned, the Pfizer vaccine takes more time because it can take, that 3rd shot takes 2 months later, so it will take time to get that full immunity. But that's getting into the weeds a little bit. Both vaccines do incredibly well, and their safety profiles are really impressive. So I would just take whatever is available. The differences between these vaccines are so subtle, and it's really about the benefit of either vaccine to get those kids protected. And it's just great that we have 2 incredibly good choices in front of us right now.
There's a lot of hesitancy for parents of this age group. So where can parents go to find good, reliable, honest information so they can make an informed decision for their kids?
No, it's a great point, Diane. I mean, the CDC is compiling all this information together. It's providing all that information about the studies, the trials, all the information, clearly the details about any adverse events that took place during the trial. So highly recommend going to the CDC website, and also local public health. The local public health fully understands the context, understands the population that they're serving. So go to your state site or your city site. They will give you an outline, all the incredible information about why these vaccines are incredibly safe and also so important to get our kids protected right now to really start to close the chapter on this pandemic.
Now, the regular school year is over for some kids, nearly over for others. So kids, by and large, are not going to be spending all day in a classroom with lots of other kids for a while. Given that immunity wanes over time, should parents wait until just before the school year begins to get their kids vaccinated?
Diane, it's another good question that I keep getting, but it's so important to get that primary series done now. They can get what's called that foundational immunity. We know that getting the vaccine is critical to protecting you against a range of variants. I know many kids have had the Omicron infection, but that's not necessarily enough to protect them against reinfection. So getting the vaccine, regardless of infection status right now, is super important. And that will get them that protection that will come, in terms of the school year. And we don't know what's going to happen into their fall in terms of a new variant, in terms of a new potential booster that's bivalent that might have different levels of protection. So get that foundational protection right now, and then we can sort of see what happens in the fall in terms of any potential boosters.
Now, what if your kid turns 5 soon? Should you wait until after their birthday so they can get the stronger vaccine dose? Because that then bumps them up to the next age group.
Another question that is on people's mind. Again, the sooner you get that protection, the better. Of course, there's important nuances in terms of getting that slightly larger dose. But remember, also, it's not about the kid's weight, it's about age. So don't think that because your kid is slightly larger, that they necessarily need that larger dose. It's about your immune system and the level of evolution that it's taken. So don't think about the child's size, think about the age, get them that protection. And if they turn 5, then they'll probably be bumped up into that larger dose. Of course, if they're days away from turning 5, talk to your pediatrician and you can work together with them to make the appropriate decision.
All right, Dr. John Brownstein, always great to have you. Thank you.
Thanks, Anne.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.